If you have recently received your Canadian permanent residency and your SIN number still start with 9, then this video is very important for you, because you don't need to wait for the physical PR card to update your SIN number, and you can do it online from home using your eCOPR in about 10 minutes. In this video, I'll show you the exact step-by-step process, and also I'm gonna share a personal tip that can save you a lot of time and stress. This applies to anyone who come to Canada as a student or work permit holder, received a SIN starting with number 9, and has now become a permanent resident. If that sounds like you, keep watching. When you first came to Canada as a temporary resident, your SIN start with number 9. That SIN is just for temporary residents, or you can say used for the temporary purpose, and it expired based on your permit as well. Once you become a permanent resident, you are eligible for a permanent SIN number. A permanent SIN does not expire, does not need renew, make things much easier for banks, employers, loan and mortgage. So updating your SIN is something you should do as soon as possible after PR. Now here's a something many people don't know. You don't need your physical PR card to update your SIN. According to the current timeline, PR card can take weeks to even a month, or sometime 2 to 3 months. But your eCOPR is already enough to apply for your permanent SIN. So there's no reason to wait. Before you start, make sure you have a clear scan of photos of your document. You will need one primary document which can be used eCOPR or PR card. If you don't have a PR card, you can use eCOPR. You will also need other secondary document like your passport, driving license, or a provincial ID. And you only need a supporting document if your name is different on any of these documents. If all names match, you can skip that part. Now let me show you how to apply online. Just go to Google and search apply for SIN online Canada. Make sure you open the official Service Canada website, and also recommend checking the URL so you don't open any fake website. And click on the website, and then you have to scroll down a little, and here you'll see the option apply online. Click on it and it will bring you to the next page. This page, it's basically for the term and condition use. You can read all of this, and I'm gonna select the option I agree with it, and then I accept the privacy statement. So click on it, and then is the first question is who you are applying for. So you can select your scenario here. I'm going to select this option, you are applying for yourself, and then click next. On this page you will see some important information. You will also see that you have around 45 minutes to complete the application, so make sure you don't leave this page idly for too long. So now we're going to start our application. So next it will ask you what is your current status in Canada. So as you receive your PR, select the status, and after that how would you like to receive your SIN confirmation. So here you can select any of the option. You want to go digitally, select this option. If you want to go by mail, or you want to receive your SIN at your house, so you can select this option. I'm gonna select by mail option because it's like, for me it's more convenient. You can select accordingly. So for the correspondence, prefer the language of correspondence, so select the language here. I'm going to select English. If you want to receive the notification for your application on your email, you have to provide your email address here. For that you have to select this option, so then you have to provide your email. I don't want to receive any email, so I'm gonna blank this option. Click next. So here it's asking you, have you ever had a SIN? So select yes, and here you need to enter your old temporary SIN number, the one that start with number 9. So next it will ask you the type of application. Here select change the status on SIN record. Now it's time to upload your document. You can see the option here, select which document you want to provide. So you can select the option here. For the primary document, select confirmation of permanent residence. Because we are applying using eCOPR, upload your document here. Now enter the date when you become a permanent resident. Next you need to upload a secondary document. You can upload your passport, driving license, or any Canadian government issued ID. So I'm gonna select driving license. If you are uploading your driving license, make sure you upload both the front and the back. You can upload multiple files here, and then enter the expiry date of your secondary document. So all the document are uploaded. Click next here. So now you will enter your personal details here. First name, enter your first name exactly as it appear on your document. And if you have any other name, you can provide the information there as well. The next is, what is your current family name? Enter it exactly as in your document. Family name at the birth. Only change this if different. If it's same, just enter the same last name again. If you using any other name, you can provide the information here too. And then you have to scroll down and you can see the birthplace information. Provide your birthplace information here. Which country, what country were you born? So select here. In my case, I'm going to select India. And what province or tertiary or state? I belong to Punjab. You can select according to you. And which city is it? Other information is, enter your date of birth. So what is your gender? Select the gender here. And are you part of a multiple birth, twin, triple? Please answer accordingly. In my case, no. And then we have to click next here. This page we have to provide our address and contact detail. So now enter your phone number here. And next is your mailing address. Provide your mailing address here. Be very careful here. This is the address where your new SIN letter will be sent. Double check everything: unit number, street name, city, province, postal code. Once verified, check this box and click next. Now it's asked about supporting document. Now this section confuse a lot of people, so pay attention. So if you have any concern about your name, like first name or last name, for in case it's asking if you have a different name on some other documents, so you have to provide the other supporting document. Let me clear this thing. For example, my first name is Saurabh and my last name is Chaudhary. So in case if you have a different name, you have to provide a supporting document. Now you have to check your all document which you upload here, eCOPR or your driving license or passport. If you have a different name, or make sure the spelling is correct. If anything change, you have to give the explanation. Like if you have a different name after marriage and you add a surname, later you change your name for some reason, then you have to provide a supporting document. So then you have to select no here and upload the document. If all your document have the same name, you don't need to upload anything here. Only upload the supporting document if your name is different. I'm gonna select all information is okay for me. For my first name, given name is Saurav, so I'm gonna select yes. And my last name or family name is Chaudhary. And after providing the answer, then we are going to select next. It will bring us to the different page. Now enter your parents detail as per your birth record. If you have only one parent listed on the document, please select this option. If you have more than, you can add them here. Then click next. Now you will see the final review page. Make sure you check carefully your name, date of birth, address, SIN number, uploaded document, your address. Make sure everything is correct. Now type your name here. Check the box to certify the information true and correct, and click submit. After submitting the form, you will receive a confirmation email and your SIN will be arrive on your mailing address. That's it. This is how you update your SIN after getting your PR or eCOPR. If this video is helpful for you, please hit a like and subscribe button, and also share with new permanent residence people so they can get the information too. If you have any question, please drop in the comment. I try to reply to everyone, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.